how many factors does this polynomial expression have? The answer is 4. How can we work towards this answer here? Let's begin by factoring out the GCF. Right off the bat, we try to pull out something from the trinomial here. We're going to factor out a 3. So we're left with 3x to the 4 minus 12x squared minus, use your calculator, 192 divided by 3 is 64. And then we carry on. So this here, what I'm going to do is, this looks like a coefficient is 1 for this little sub problem here. I'm just going to work within these brackets. The coefficient is 1, so I'm simply going to jump right to the answer if I can. I have x squared here. X squared times x squared is x to the 4. Can I think of two numbers when multiplied become 64, negative 64, yet add to be negative 12? So I wrote these numbers down. I could have began with 1 and 64, just working my way up the factors, but the numbers 1 and 64 are too far apart to be negative 12, so I jumped straight to 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64, but when I look at the numbers 8 and 8, they don't quite make negative 12. It's a bit too big. So I went backwards a bit, and 4, and I used my calculator. 64 divided by 4 is 16. And the numbers 4 and 16 look pretty good. Somehow they feel like 12 to me. To get negative 12, negative is stronger, so I put the negative sign here with a bigger number. And then the other one must be positive, because when I have negative 16 and positive 4, these multiply to be negative 64, yet somehow add outside and inside to be negative 12x. So this is good. Now be careful before you say 3 is the final answer, because 1, 2, 3 factors. We're not done yet because of difference of squares. This factor here is not a difference of squares. Please, the plus sign means that you can't use difference of squares, whereas this one here you can. Notice how these square brackets are extraneous. We don't need them anymore, so I'm just going to do that. And this difference of squares becomes, this one here becomes, can be broken down to x plus 4, x minus 4, because x squared, and then minus 16 as you multiply this and this. So what we have is this became this, and this one here of course stays, x squared plus 4. So if you count the number of factors, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different factors, and now we're done.